Namaste everyone, my name is Henry Gomez and welcome to this beginner yoga class. Today we'll start in tabletop, shoulders over the wrist, knees over the hips, knees are hip width apart. And if you need a block, please grab one right now. Setting up for cat-cows, we're going to be inhaling in for cow pose, broadening through our collarbones, dropping our stomach and lifting our tailbone. On an exhale, round through our spine, tucking our tailbone, pushing through our hands. Please continue this flow in and out on your own. Inhaling for cow, exhaling for cat. Inhale, come back to center. Bring our hands up a little bit towards the front of your mat. Tuck under your toes, and on an exhale, lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Pushing through our hands, through all 10 knuckle pads and finger pads. Shoulders away from your ears. Internally rotate your thighs. Your tailbone up high. Option here to walk out your dog. If it's too much on your hamstrings, you can bend your knees or bring your feet out wide as the yoga mat. Seeing what works for you. Inhale, start to bend your knees, and exhale, walk up towards the front of your mat. For standing forward fold, option here is to grab your blocks and you can rest your hands on your block. For slight bend in your knees to ease the tension of your hamstrings. Let your crown of your head towards the mat. Inhale, raise your arms up overhead. And on the exhale, bring your hands together at your heart for Tadasana. Pressing through all four corners of your feet. Lifting your toes to help do that. Engaging your quads by lifting up your kneecaps. Shoulders away from your ears, broadening through your collarbones. Stand tall. Inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive, hinging at the hips. Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Hands resting on your shins or quads. Remember that the spine is straight. The neck is the extension of the spine, so don't crunch it. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left foot back, plant your knee onto the mat. You can double up on your mat if that helps you. Press into the top of your back foot. Front knee stacking on top of front ankle. And rise up on an inhale. Anjalayasana. right knee back, right hip back. In turn, we'll bring your left hip forward to square the hips. Shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, plant your palms. Crawl into your back toes. Step back to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Hug the elbows into your body. Broaden through your collarbones. Press into the tops of your feet. Exhale, bring your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Ground down through your hands and your feet. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, plant it between your hands. Bring your right knee towards the mat. Front knee stacking over front ankle. Press into the top of your back foot. Inhale, rise up, Anjalayasana. Shoulders down the back body. Soft, easy breathing. Exhale, plant your palms, curl onto the back toes. Exhale, bring your back foot to meet your front. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold on down, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Anjali Mudra at the heart for Tadasana. Breathe here. Exhale, bring your left foot back 45 degrees. You can bring your front leg out a little bit, tap square the hips. Front knee stacking over front ankle. Grounding through the knife edge of the back foot. You can rest your hands on your hips. Or inhale, rise them up overhead. Warrior one. Exhale, bring your hands towards your hips and step your back foot closer in a little bit. Setting up for pyramid pose. Straighten your front leg. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale, lengthen through spine, and exhale, hinge at your hips for pyramid pose. You always have an option to grab opposite elbow behind your back or both knuckles touching each other. Keep that spine long, grounding down through all four corners of your feet. Broaden through your chest. If you don't want to take hands behind the back, you can always plant your hands onto the mat or blocks if you got them. Plant your palms, step back for a runner's ledge on an exhale. Lengthen through your spine. Draw your shoulders away from your ears for runner's lunge for a moment. If your hands are on the blocks, you can place them onto the mat and step back on an exhale for downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, plant it between your hands. Bring your back foot 45 degrees inward. Inhale, rise up for warrior one. Front knee stacking over front ankle. Bring your left hip back. In turn, bring your right hip forward. Square the hips. Shoulders glide down from the ears. Exhale, bring your hands towards your hips. Bring your back foot closer. Bring your big toes from your back foot to the corner of the mat. Again, if you have the option, you could grab opposite elbow behind the back. Take an inhale, lengthen through your spine, tuck your tailbone. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips, pyramid pose. Again, you can rest your hands on the block if you need to. Otherwise, you can keep your hands behind, grabbing opposite elbow. This is a great stretch for the calves and hamstrings. Exhale, bring your hands towards the mat. Step your right foot back onto your toes for runner's ledge for a moment. Lengthening through the spine. Bring your hands towards the mat and exhale, step back for downward facing dog. One last time. Exhale, bring your knees towards the mat. Roll over to your sitting bones. Bring your legs out long in front of you. Setting it for seated forward fold. If you have a block, you can place it under your sitting bones to help lengthen through the spine. Take an inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Option is to bend the knees as much as possible to protect your hamstrings to overstretch. Inhale, rise back up to sitting. If the block is underneath your sitting board, you can, where you sit now, come all the way to your back. Bring your right knee to your right shoulder. Exhale, bring it across your body. Bring your right arm out towards the right for supine twist. If it's comfortable with your neck, you can gaze over your right hand. Inhale, come back to center. Swap out your legs. Bring your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Exhale, draw it across your body. Bring your left arm out wide. Gazing over your left fingertips. Stretching. Twisting out your spine. Twist from your thoracic spine. Inhale, come back to center. Bring both knees in. Hug them to your chest. Bring your forehead to the chest, and on an exhale, Shavasana. Let your body melt into the floor. Let your fingertips naturally curl in. You can stay here as long as you want. You can wriggle out your fingertips, your toes. Give a nice full body stretch by interlacing your fingertips up overhead. Coming to either side if that feels comfortable to you. Push up to an easy seat or a comfortable seat of your choice. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your palms together at your chest. Thank you for practicing with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hope to see you on the mat again soon. Please stay safe. Take care.